Hello everyone, I'm here with my girl Junie, my resin lead, and her wonky knees that I need to redo because it's my fault because of the hot glue sweating. um, but anyway, I'm here with her today because she finally got her stuff from the End All Go order that I ordered back in October. um, And she finally got it. It's this shirt and skirt and this hat, which I've been wanting for her forever. Like when I first imagined Junie, I imagined her in this hat. So I am severely glad she finally has it. so yay. I need to take her apart at some point. Um, I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but at some point I need to take her apart again and take out the previous hot glue sueding and try it again. If only because I got too thick in some places, so she has problems in her knees still, and yeah, and I think I need to just redo her stringing, because for some reason her head's all wonky. And did I even hot glue suede her head? Maybe that would help. Maybe I'll just do that instead. But who knows? But anyway, I'm so glad to finally have this. I had to wait till October, but it's been worth it. Um, and I will say I would never order from Endall again, and I would suggest you not, even though they, in the end, fulfilled their orders. I mean, they disappeared for months, and that is unacceptable. Um, I've just survived my Doshy weight. Who I wish I had one of them over here. I'd go get them, but that's too much hassle. But I loved them. They were definitely worth the wait. But while waiting for them, Doshy never disappeared. They kept people as updated as they could get. If I had to leave anything on the message board, they would answer. They didn't disappear. They were just behind. That I understood. I understand. Um, if Endall was behind, which they probably just were, who knows, maybe something actually happened and they were just like really behind. Just say, when people leave messages on the message board or email you directly, just say, we're having a problem. We'll get it out as fast as we. Don't disappear with people's money. That I can't deal with, and I think that was like the worst part about this wait is just not knowing if I was going to get my stuff at all and if I'd wasted the money. And especially since this stuff is readily, I hope it's still readily available at 99 style. But this is all 99 style stuff. The skirt, shirt, and this hat, all from 99 style. But at the time, there was a 99 style go open, and I was too afraid to open one, because I was too afraid to be responsible for people's stuff. So I joined what I thought was the next best thing, which was Endall, who happened to also sell 99 style stuff along with TTYA stuff and all this, and with their own stuff as well. So I was like, oh, I'll just do that. So like it was just really annoying when they disappeared, for all those months, because then I was like, well, should I rebuy it from 99 style, or what should I do? Should I let it go, or should I just keep hanging on to hope that they'll eventually reappear? I decided in the end to wait. I think I gave myself a um, I think like a time frame I was going for. I was like, well, if it's not here, but I think I was thinking about like July-ish, I was just gonna reorder at least the hat, which is why I did the entire order. I was going to order at least the hat from 99 style, and you know, if the end all order showed up, I would just have another hat and just one this outfit. Um, but then out of nowhere, they came back and fulfilled people's orders, and yay! But I'm not doing that again. I mean, at least they fulfilled the orders. They're not like Charlie's Creature Cabinet, who disappeared without fulfilling people's orders and then reemerged at some point taking new orders without fulfilling the old orders. I was just like, that's just balls insane. So yeah, she finally got her stuff. I love this outfit on her. I mean, she already has a lot of clothes, and it's so easy to find clothes for her. But I really wanted her just to have this outfit because, like, even though I was ordering just for the hat, which I've always envisioned on her, while looking around the site, when I found this outfit, I was like, this is so her, and I couldn't wait to have it, and I was anticipating it, and just, yeah, the wait was ridiculous. I think I'm going to get her a jacket to go with this, but I don't know. It's cute, and I love that, like, she got it in time for summer, and I know it sounds ridiculous to want to make sure your dolls are dressed for summer, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was neat that she got in time for summer, and it's kind of a summery outfit. Even with the boots, because I see girls on campus. I live in the campus area here. I see girls on campus do that all the time. They'll wear, like, a shorter skirt and then throw on some boots, you know. But she still needs pink Ugg boots, really, to go with this, to be honest. But I'm still working on finding those. Every time I try and find them, they're sold out because they're pink. And how can you not like pink? But yeah, so that was the major update for this. I was actually going to do a box opening of the clothes once I got them, but I got them last night, and I had just gotten home like at 11:30 because I went over to a friend's house to watch a movie. And I was like, I don't feel like recording a video. So I ended up not. And I feel bad for that, but here's your stuff, and yay. So, I'm sorry. She just attacked me. That was my fault. All these dolls. They're really. But the only updates I have is that there's a package I was waiting for my Babobi Apollo. It was his hoodie and another shirt I had ordered him. I had mentioned that in another video. Well, it turns out it got shipped to the wrong address. How? I have no freaking clue. It's one of my old addresses that's way out west that I can't get to. I also can't call the people who live there because they have unlisted numbers, and I'm not going to stalk them, you know. So, the woman from Sunny's World, who has been awesome so far, showed me screen caps of what I sent her, which is my current address. I also have proof of PayPal having my current address, so both had my current address. But when they went to do the shipping label, eBay gave them my old address. So I was like, what the hell? So they right now are working with eBay to see if they can come up with some sort of plan, I guess. So I'm hoping that the people who live at my old address either return the package to sender, and then once they get it, they can just send it to me, or eBay realized they screwed up and pay to have Sunny's World resend me my order. Which is what I would rather them do, simply because I don't know these people who live at my old address, so who knows, they may have just thrown it away, knowing that, I mean, it was doll clothes, or maybe the person there has dolls that they were like, ooh, I can try this on my doll, you know. Who knows what actually may happen, but I would rather eBay realize they messed up, because they did. Because I never sent Sunny's World my old address. I thought maybe I had, but I did not. In either of the steps, either PayPal or on eBay, I never sent them my old address. And there's screen caps of it, and that's fantastic. I love when there's proof. So hopefully this gets resolved. Otherwise, that's $36 down the drain. And I'll just, in the future, I'm going to delete that address out of eBay I'm trying to wait until this gets resolved before I erase it. I don't want it to look like I'm covering my tracks or something when I never sent that address. So I'm going to keep it in there until it's resolved. But once it is, I'll probably reorder that stuff sometime in the future because he needs it. Or I want him to have it, I should say. And I'll just make sure that every step of the way they have my new address, my current address. So yeah, that sucks. And then I placed the third payment down on my BJD Apollo. I made a very adult decision this week, and I was very happy about that because, like, I'm bad at decisions sometimes, you know, and I used to be really, really, really bad with decisions. Luckily, though, ever since living by myself, I've become better at them because you can't be as, like, money is different when you live by yourself, you know, because you have to pay for everything by yourself. So I used to be very, very horrifyingly irresponsible about things. But now I had been saving for my new phone, but I failed at saving. So I was actually just going to get it this paycheck and heaven be damned or whatever that, you know, just do it and it'd leave me broke and I just deal with it. But at the last minute, I was like, I can't do that. I have responsibilities that I actually have to take care of, such as paying off my couch, which a friend gratefully, let me get on her credit card, and I need to pay it off in 6 months, but I'm trying to pay it off in 5, not 6. So I'm like, I want to pay on my couch. I need to pay on my doll layaways. I need to pay on this and that and the other thing. I should not sacrifice that for a new phone when my current phone works just well. I mean, like, it works fine. It's just the space on it sucks, so I can't really do much with it, but that's fine for now. It works as a yeah. So it works. It may not be the newest and the greatest phone, but who freaking cares? I can wait a couple months to get it. So I made that adult decision, and I was able to do 2 things. 1, have more money for my couch, but 2, make the third payment on my BJD Apollo, which I could not have done if I went ahead and got my phone. It would have been impossible next paycheck, which would have been awful. And then I was able to put down some money to help me get in on the next Doll Chateau pre-order through Mint on Card because, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm doing my first ever actual hybrid, which is going to be a Caracom head on a Doll Chateau 60cm body. I've been wanting that for months, but I was worried they would never come out with the 60cm boy body, or that the resin match would be way off. But it turns out it's pretty close, close enough that I think blushing on the face will make it like look much more like it matches. And yeah, and they came out with the boy body, and yay! This is Doll Chateau's behind. I want to get in on a pre-order as soon as I can, so that I don't have to wait further out. Since I'm so impatient, I really, really want to get in on a pre-order now rather than wait till next month and have to wait until possibly October, November to get my doll. I'd rather try and get them especially before November, because it's going to be one of my NaNoWriMo dolls, which sounds weird, but I'm writing a story about the band that my Apollo and my Dolly's Noir, they're all in a band. And I'm going to write that for NaNoWriMo, but I would love if all the dolls were here by then. I don't know if it'll be possible, but I would love it. So, yeah, I want to get in on that pre-order so I can have them before November. Hopefully that works out. But I managed to have the spare money for that. I didn't even need much more. I just needed $30, but I would not have had it next paycheck, and that would have been ridiculous. I was like, getting a new phone would have just been like really stupid. Even though I wanted, I'm like, no. So yeah, I am going to get in on that and do my first ever hybrid. I'll be getting Caricom head probably next month, but I don't know. I almost want to check out the wait times for Dalmore and wait to do it till I can spend a lot there and get like a whole bunch of clothes for people. But I want to know the wait times for the resin, which I absolutely don't know. I don't know if they're the type of people who takes like 2 to 4 months, or if they're 1 month, because a lot of people don't get Dalmore dolls, but we'll see. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the only doll buying update I have. I have more dolls I want to get this year, but I have to find the mold for them. That includes my doll shoes girl, Saints girl. I need to find the mold for her. So that means finding a doll that looks good with the Saint, which I have no clue about. I may have to open a thread on Den of Angels and request some pictures. And then I want to get my Doll Zone Greta's boyfriend. I just need to decide between Doll Zone Memphis and Leak World Ronald. It'll probably come down to height. I love them both, so it doesn't matter which one I get, because I just love them. But my girl's going to be 62 centimeters, and I want him to be taller. He doesn't have to be taller by much, but I do want him to be taller. And they both give off the same feel, so I pretty much don't want to get them both. So I'll have to figure that out. And then the last one is my girl drummer from the band, my NaNoWriMo band. I need to figure out the definitive name for that band. I need to get the girl drummer for them, and I think I may have found her. She's from Long Soul Doll, but I'm not sure. I have to find some owner pictures and see, because I'm looking for like a girl with large eyes and a sort of smile on her face, but she has to also not look like a complete like anime doll. She has to look sort of more stylized. Well, sort of stylized, not ridiculously stylized. And she also has to look good with the rest of the band, who so far I think in my head they kind of matches as dolls. Not, they don't look all weird together, but I don't know. I have to see them in person first all together. But I don't want her to be the odd one out. I kind of like, I wanted to get a Junie. I was like, maybe a Junie would be great, but she would, I think, look odd next to the rest of them, who I think they all have like smaller heads or larger faces, and it's just, yeah. But I think I may have found her too long, so I'll keep you updated on that. But we'll see. And then in other random news, I finished the face-ups of my Doll Chateau dolls. I don't know if I shared them, so I was just gonna. This is my Doll Chateau Olivia. I finished her face-up. This is her second one. I'm gonna put pictures up comparing the first one to this one, and it's kind of ridiculous, the difference. Her head's not back on her body because I need to make her a dress, and I'm planning to do that either today or tomorrow, possibly Monday, because I do have that off. But I'm gonna make her a dress, then I'll put her head back on, because the dress I'm gonna make her is like my Bleak World Ariana's, so her head has to be off. So, ta-da! I love it. It's actually, I think this is officially the best face-up I've ever done. It's shown a lot of improvement. I still have further to go, so I'm still going to work on it, but right now I'm so satisfied with this face-up, I'm not going to touch her face again. And then I redid, if he will stop sticking to it, my Doll Chateau Pierre's. I redid his face up because the last one, I guess I was just like fed up um, when I did his last face up, because I had to wipe his very first one because it was just, oh, around the eyes, it was awful. And his second one ended up working out, mind you, but it was still messy around the eyes, and his eyebrows were just not, I want to say, not manly enough. And I just wanted him to have them like as manly and simple as I could get on this sculpt. So I love this face up too. Actually, it's definitely not the best. So I'm not like being like, "Ooh, I did the best face up ever." But I really do like the way it looks. Now his head I could put back on, but it's so odd. I don't want to put his head back on until I can put also his wife's head back on. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that is the truth of the matter. So that's it for those updates. I'm going to redo Ellie's face up soon. I have her the new eyelashes for her already. I just have to wipe this one. Now that I've done these two face ups, I feel more confident. So I feel more confident about what I want to do for her. I definitely messed up around the eyes, but I think I'm getting better at technique for eyes. So I'm going to give that a try. And then I have to do my Dulce Boys and my Liquid Ariana. But I did a face up on my Liquid Ariana, and it looked awful because her face is, since it's so spread out, it was hard for me to get the evenness as that, like, I have yet to be able to have perfectly even on both sides face up, and I don't know if I ever will, but it was really bad in her because it's like she had two different faces. And then it was messy with the blushing. I was just like, I wiped it. I got to the point where I was going to put gloss on it and just be like, live with this face for a second. But I was just like, oh, no. So, yeah, I have to do hers. So I have so many doll projects to do and just not enough willpower to do them. But I don't know. I've been feeling inspired lately. And I don't know. I just love my dolls. I don't know. So I'm like, I'll start to make time for them. Maybe I can do a project every other day or something and try and get some stuff done. And I want to start taking pictures of my dolls again because I haven't been. I don't know why. I think mostly because I don't have the space set up yet. But I may have to wait to actually set up the space because there's a possibility I have to move one room into the next so they can replace some flooring type thing. So I might wait before I set up any sort of space until they replace the flooring. Especially since they might be putting wood out there, which would look great for pictures. So we'll see. So thank you if you watched all this. It was long as always. I never mean for it to be, but there you go. But thank you if you listen. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.